Wombat,
Yeah.
it's time for your Overwatch Onslaught and multi-platforming news and stuff.
Oh. Are we going to talk about what's going on here with Zenimax?
There's that whole lawsuit is happening right now. That Zenimax versus Oculus, Facebook, Carmack thing, where Zenimax claimed that Oculus or Carmack specifically took a bunch of code with him. They claim a lot of stuff in that thing. There was no shortage of
claims
in this suit, but apparently Carmack admitted to taking thousands of documents and lines of code.
He did? Today?
He was questioned by Zenimax lawyer last week, and I just saw that the quote came out today. I see it.
I'm reading it right here. Oh my God.
What? The quote was
last week.
I copied files that I shouldn't have. I think stealing is an uncharitable way to look at it, since I didn't benefit and Zenimax didn't lose. But I shouldn't have done it, and I did. Then he said, by the strict intellectual property definition, he didn't say that, but this is a little bit different quote than what I saw before. It looked like he had taken snippets of source code, but not the entire source code. But then he said that some source code could have been included in attachments. That does not sound
good.
That doesn't sound good.
It doesn't sound good for the defense.
It sounds good for Zenimax.
No. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. It doesn't sound good for Palmer Lucky.
Or Zenimax's claim, I remember when they filed the lawsuit, they said that he's a charlatan. That Lucky portrays himself as this whiz kid genius that developed VR in his garage, but the reality is they just stole it from Zenimax, and he's just a marketing guy.
If Zenimax wins the lawsuit against, are they suing Facebook?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so Zenimax sues Facebook. So let's say Facebook loses. Do they turn around and sue Palmer Lucky? For fraud?
To try to get his money back? The money back?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean,
it's not good. None of this is good.
It's not.
Wow. This is going to be...
You should know better. Like thousands of documents? Like that's not just like, I copied myself on this email that had like some personal information on it.
Right.
Who does he think he is? Hillary Clinton?
But now he's got to put himself in the position of proving that he didn't use any information in those thousands of documents that he stole. How can you do that?
Well,
that's going to be tough.
It's going to be extremely tough. Just taking lines of code with you you can't do that. Like you sign an agreement when you're working with a company that anything that you're making while you're there on their computers, especially.
I'm sure he's had his employees sign those agreements.
Right. I don't know.
Crazy.
I look forward to seeing how this develops.
As do I. All right. What else we got here, Wombat?
Sorry, I was looking at the Gizmodo article. I picked up, and you picked this up too. Did you play any Toy Soldiers yet?
Yeah. I'm not that
Hall
impressed.
of Fame edition?
Yeah. It was $10.
You didn't play as He-Man?
I did. It's pretty janky.
Did you really? I don't think it's that janky. Did you play with Ty at all?
Yeah.
No fun? You didn't have fun?
It's even more janky on a split screen.
I guess we're two different people. Sabrina and I have been playing it like almost every day. Like we go to war against each other.
Don't you destroy her?
No.
What?
She's pretty good.
Oh.
She picked up on it pretty quickly. I was actually really impressed.
Well, maybe. I don't know. It looks so blurry, though. I don't know. Maybe I'm surprised
it's
that
not a fantastic looking game.
No.
But
at times it looks okay, but I don't know. It looks pretty chunky sometimes.
Well, I kind of like it. I'm enjoying it.
Look, it's $10.
I liked what I played of it.
Yeah. Yes, you didn't play very much of it because I've beaten all your high scores. That's how I could tell that you haven't played very much.
I am not the greatest at that game either.
Really? I don't know. I'm enjoying it. I mean, I played and completed the first two. So to have not played this one yet, I think is more surprising. But yeah, $10, it was hard to pass up.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up on that. I will admit to enjoying turning into He-Man and saying, I have the power, and the music comes on, and then me smashing things for 10 seconds.
Yeah, see, that's kind of cool.
That was cool.
Yeah, and so
does G.I. Joe have the music too?
Yes. It's definitely worth. I would also say stick with it a little bit. Give it a shot.
All right. It's just a little. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting spoiled with these next gen graphics, I guess.
I guess so. I don't know. I like it. Maybe I'm just less picky than you when it comes to things like this. Maybe.
All right. How's Deus Ex going?
Okay, so I'm getting better at this game. I'm a little further. People still definitely talk too much, but I may be like, I don't know, let's say I'm like 10 hours in. It may even be more than that. It probably is more than that. Maybe 12 or 15 hours in. I think I figured out what the plot of the game is.
Okay.
It took me 15 hours to realize. Here's the plot of Deus Ex, by the way. I'm just going to say, it's not a spoiler. So you're an agent, and you're trying to stop the bad guys.
You figured it out, huh?
Took me 15 hours, but I'm pretty sure that's what the game is about.
I don't know why they make the story so complicated in these games.
There is no reason. There is no reason for literally 95% of the dialogue in this game. This game could be cut 95% of the dialogue, and you would absolutely lose nothing.
They could save a lot of money.
Yeah. I will admit, though, when you're in, like, I had to break a guy out of a police station who was being interrogated. And you start off, at least I started off on, because you could really start from almost anywhere in these buildings. And I started off on the second floor, and I took out 4 guys. And I tweeted about it today. I killed the first guy, which I kind of felt guilty about after the fact, even though he's not a real person. But I guess that does mean that I have a soul.
Right.
Picking up back on last week's episode, I may not cry at movies, but I feel guilt on killing fake people.
Right. For 1 second.
And then and then it was cool because I threw an EMP grenade down because there was a giant robot man, and I fried the robot man. And then when they were all confused, I was able to knock out the other 2 guys. It's very satisfying.
Nice.
So it has that. It has definitely some things feel satisfying in the game.
It's coming together for you, it sounds like.
Yeah, I was going to say, but it took 15 hours for things to really feel satisfying.
All right.
But I'll stick with it.
Nice.
How's that Final Fantasy 15 going there, Shipwreck?
I am also 15 hours or so into that game now. And yeah, I'm going to keep playing that game. I've done.
Do you know what that's about yet?
Not really, because I'm still on the same mission for like a month. I mean, I didn't play it for a month straight or anything, but
I know.
Yeah, I'm on like chapter 3, which is really early, but they keep giving me side missions. And so I just keep on going and getting stuff for people and bringing it back to the people, and then getting XP and items, do a little fishing, drive around in my car with my buddies.
Your bros.
That is a weird game. Oddly satisfying though. Like, it's a very chill experience to just like go out and do side missions in this game.
Yeah.
It's not anything too difficult. The battle system is still like, I don't feel like I really truly understand what I'm doing.
Perfect.
The upgrade system seems ridiculous to me. I open it up and just spend the points I have on whatever because I can't be bothered to figure out exactly what these words are that I'm reading. But it all seems to go along just fine.
Right.
I think I'm like, my characters are close to level 30 right now. And the main mission it wants me to do, the suggested level is level 10. So
too many side missions.
I'm feeling pretty good about my chances on that main mission when I get for it.
You need that, I think, with those Final Fantasy games. You do have to grind,
Well,
at some
I don't
point.
think you have to do it that as much as I'm doing. But
No. But you're preparing for the future, though.
Sure. It's just like the things are so trivial to go do. It's like, hey, go catch me this fish. I'm like, all right, that seems reasonable. I guess I'll stand here and fish for a while.
It's funny because Deus Ex has similar problems. Where
these aren't problems. These are icons on a map that I can make go away.
Exactly, and it's the same thing in Deus Ex, where it's like where especially early in the game, there's all these side missions, and you want to do them all. It's like, oh, I need papers to get out of the city. I know someone who makes papers. Can you go get the papers for me? I guess. Then you go and you talk to someone, and it's like 5 minutes of talking. And after 5 minutes, she's like, oh, you want the papers? You got to go here. And it's all the way on the other side of town. And then it's another 10 minutes of talking. So, yeah, start Deus Ex.
You get like 5 or 6 minutes of just like putting your controller down while the computer drives you somewhere.
No,
that is fantastic. It's just like, I guess this is Twitter time. Got to see what's going on Twitter while I drive to my next location.
Wow.
Deus Ex has I set off an alarm, now 8 people just shot me. I guess I'll sit here for 2 minutes while the game loads.
No good.
Yeah. It has that.